Hey, Lynn, it's Friday Night Lights.
Tim, what are we learning about tonight?
Oh, man, we're so excited. It is, Mother's Day weekend, and so we're going to talk about moms, stepmoms, mother-in-laws.
And, surrogate moms. Moms that stand in the gap when, my mom, for example, passed away when I was 21. And I am so blessed with the women in my life that have helped me to be who I am today.
Which is awesome, Mom.
No, my mom died when I was 21, and she was an amazing lady and left me a legacy of faith, and also was a great cook. Man, could she cook, because my father and my brothers were fishermen and hunters, so we had a lot of wildlife, and she made it taste really good.
That's right, yeah, for sure. She was a hard worker, a great woman, yeah. I have two amazing moms. I have my mom, Grace, which is my original birth mom, and my mom, Annie, who my dad married, and she is awesome as well. And, I'm going to tell you a quick story about my mom, my birth mom, Grace. She died about 3 years ago.
I know, we miss her.
Yeah, she's amazing. She taught me some life lessons I'll never forget. To always give your best, to never quit, to always look, and believe for the better in people and your circumstances, and to trust God. So
absolutely.
That's good.
That's right. And she taught me the gift of hospitality. She was always made these amazing meals and also delicious treats, 7-layer bars.
Yeah. Gooey butter cake or whatever,
gosh.
And fudge. And, amazing.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So she was a hard worker. She was courageous. She was involved in community.
Which has affected us too,
Yeah.
Being involved in your community is important. Volunteering is important. And also, I know my daughter, it's important for her in community. And so it's great. It's neat to see.
Yeah. I remember when we were younger, my folks got divorced when I was about 9 or 10, and we went to live with, us 4 kids went to live with my mom in Michigan, and she had just a regular minimum wage job, and she took night classes and then on to college. She was a teller, and then at that same bank she went on to become vice president.
Isn't that incredible?
It's so cool.
Amazing.
Yeah,
she was an amazing businesswoman.
I agree. And that divorce situation is never easy.
That's right.
But when I was 14, I went to live with my dad, my stepmom, and my dad had adopted her kids, so I had new brother and sister, Marcia and Randy. It was amazing.
And, God always has a plan. He always has a good plan. Even though things are hard, and it was hard for Tim to get sent here to live, I would never have met you. But also, Tim's stepmom, Annie, she just really changed your life.
Yeah. Let me tell you a story. When I was, I was not crazy, but I was active and
he's pretty wild.
Handful, and to say the least, when I was younger. And I wasn't doing very good in school, and I just had a hard time. And she worked with the teachers, and then she met with them and found out the areas that I needed to be, some more attention, some one-on-one. And she then went and took her lunch hours for 3 months and got trained with Rockwell. She worked at Rockwell as a tutor program, and then she worked with me in my math and sciences, and worked with my teachers every week.
Every evening she'd work with you,
and every night homework and I did. I got into regular classes. I was doing good. I went on to high school, got graduate. Got accepted to college.
I know.
Graduated.
Amazing.
I was the first one hired out of my college class.
Incredible.
So it was pretty cool.
So we are very, very thankful how important that role is, and how we thank God for our 2 moms, these mother-in-laws that changed my life and loved me. I mean, my mom, I was 21 when she died, so both my mother-in-laws loved me, encouraged me, built me up, and so those roles are just vital, aren't they, Tim?
Oh, yeah, for sure. And, so what I'd like to talk about tonight for, a teaching or a lesson, so to speak, for Friday Night Lights is, this Mother's Day, let's turn it up to 11.
Yeah, let's do the golden rule. Do to others as you want to have done to you.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. Let's get rid of any unforgiveness, bitterness. Get rid of the mean mother-in-law or the evil stepmom label.
Yeah.
We're told to honor our parents.
That's right.
Our mothers and our fathers in the Bible, and that's important.
Right.
So,
And so our hearts with that, if there's any brokenness there, that there just be a turning and let go, write it down, write it out, give it to God, anything there, and ask the Lord to give you a love for one another and build those relationships, because I know for us, we are so thankful, aren't we?
yeah, for sure. You know, I was gonna just go a quick story about my childhood, some of the memories that we had with just some crazy stuff. But you know, we would go, and my dad would pull us behind the car with the boogies. It was called boogie ski or whatever. We'd hold on the back of the bumper, and we'd go chase that. You ever see that light in Cedar Rapids where it goes all around the sky? We'd chase that down and where it's at, and you know, birthdays at Happy Joe's, and there's a lot of good memories.
There's a lot of good memories.
Yeah, when we travel, my brother would eat his food so slow, and we'd try to take his fries and drink his pop because he didn't want it. Apparently, it was.
Was that Tommy or Randy?
Yeah, Tommy. He was crazy.
Goodness.
So that was just some good memories, you know. And if you think back, the reason I'm bringing this up is, you know, a lot of times you do have some speed bump memories, we'll call them, but you know what? Those memories that I had that were great and good and funny, and they definitely outweigh some of the bad memories. So, you know, powerful thing is getting rid of unforgiveness and that bitterness in your heart. So what we wanted to do is give you some 4 practical steps and for you today. So first one is just sit down by yourself or with your spouse and write out all the memories that you can think of that kind of have a sting. And what that does when you write them out, you write down your emotions as well, and it connects both the left and right side of your brain, and then it connects the memory with the emotional sting. And then step 2, you give it to God. He says, cast your cares, cast your anxiety on me because I care for you.
That's right.
So then you give it to Him. Have you ever heard of forgive and forget? There's no such thing. You're going to always remember, but this process of writing it down and combining it with the emotions,
and forgiving,
giving it to God, and then forgiving, the memory's there, but the sting is gone. There's no more self-pity. There's no more anger. There's no more bitter. It's amazing. It is huge. So forgiving is huge. And number 3, start today.
Yep, start today.
Yeah. Humble yourself. Love big. That's all I can say is you got to do it. And you know, I said there was 4, and I'm looking at my sheet here. There's only 3, so I'm wrong.
Well, God bless you. May you have a wonderful, wonderful Mother's Day. And
Yeah. She, awesome mom, did a great job.
We are excited. Happy birthday to our daughter. She is 30
30
years old today.
30-year-old
And
daughter.
we are so
Amazing.
blessed to have our beautiful daughter and her husband, Jeremy.
Governor.
And they are now located in San Antonio, Texas. Arrived last night and went house hunting today. So God is good and faithful. And we know He will be good and faithful to you too. God bless you and keep you. And may His face shine upon you and give you peace.
Take care. All right, see ya. Bye.
Bye.